This instructional video focuses on one-to-one support on the eResource Center. Currently, we are on the public side of the eResource Center, on the Knowledge Center, in which we have the different projects that we currently have up on the site for the public side are listed here, along with our electric vehicle infrastructure project. With these, the easiest way to get one-to-one support for the eResource Center is simply to go to eresource at eresourcecenter.org. This allows you to access our incident management ticketing system that allows us to track your requests and make sure they're completed in a timely fashion. In addition, for those of you involved in projects, we have a direct access to the incident management system as well. Once you've signed in, you can see that now we are signed in as TestNIST, and that in addition to the Knowledge Center and the e-learning applications, we have a series of other applications. The one we're talking about in this video is the Incident Management System. Now, these tickets can come in a variety of fashions. As we mentioned, eResource at eresourcecenter.org is the simplest. In addition, for those of you on a project that know the name of your project, and then the easiest way to tell is if you look at the queue that's sitting here on the quick search. In this case, for TestNIST, it would be NIST at eresourcecenter.org. And so that gets this email in and comes into this particular site. What we have listed here is really our open request or open participant mode. These are both the same things. We're just testing out which one works better. Currently, we have two tickets that are here in the self-service on the incident management that have come in from TestNIST. Let me show you a little bit about what's in this queue. You know that you have 3 new ones and 7 active. Let's open the 7 active ones. This is where we work inside the eResource Center, where we're able to look at the different requesters, see the status is all open for these, and see that there's 7 different projects that have been listed, and that within the eResource supporting staff, there are different folks who've been assigned these tickets to make sure they're addressed in an appropriate fashion. Once you're on this site, one of the things that you can do in addition to sending straight from your email is to create a new ticket. And what happens with that ticket is you simply have your name, it automatically comes up. You can say whoever you want to have it CC'd, and you always put a subject line to make it easy to search for. So creating a new ticket. Oops. Now you can attach a file if you like to. You simply hit browse, you look on your computer, choose the one you want and upload that file. And then we have the ability to describe the issue. And then you would hit create ticket. This gives you the details on the ticket as it's come in. This is some of the dates. This is some of the identification. This is the ticket number. From here, we take it and then begin to use it and shift it around to make sure it's addressed appropriately by the staff as needed. You can see that that new ticket then is created here, and that once we've dealt with it, it goes off of this site and goes into the close requester mode. So you would simply click on that, and you can see the tickets that we've addressed for you on that listed on that particular page. So the 3 ways that you can create a ticket on the incident management system is very simply go to eResource at eresourcecenter.org, or you can go to your specific program name, the queue name. You can always find it by clicking on IM. You know what the queue is. In this case, it's NIST at eresourcecenter.org. Or you can actually create a ticket on the site and upload any documents or ask any questions, and they will also come into the same location in the incident management system. This instructional video focuses on how to use the Edit GUI function of the eResource Center. You can see we've signed in as TestNIST, we're on the Planning Hub, we're on the NIST Grant tab, and we're looking at the Collaborative Worksite. We know that we're able to edit this page because of this gray edit bar that's right below the NIST Grant tab. We can contrast that with the Knowledge Center, where if we get on the Knowledge Center, we see that TestNIST does not have privileges to edit the public side of the Knowledge Center. Only on the Planning Hub do you see the ability to actually edit the page. And so you'll be able to tell very easily whether you have access to editing the page or not. We're going to focus today really on Edit GUI. Text Edit is also here. It's for anyone who knows some basic HTML coding. We all use this to do advanced features and to clean up anything. But for you, most of the time you'll be able to use the Edit GUI function. And remember, if everything goes sideways, you never worry. Just let us know, because we can easily come in and clean up and restore a prior page or look at whatever coding mistakes were made and fix them. So it's never a big deal. Let's go ahead and go into the Edit GUI mode. And there's a couple things we want to point out immediately. The pink bars at the top are the directions to you, the user. In this case, it's telling you that others will be blocked out of this for the next 5 minutes, keeping anyone from coming in while you're on the page, making changes and saving over it, and then you lose all your work. As you can tell, that's happened before, so we've been able to bring this feature online. Also, we have the ability to click the preview button to extend your locking period. So if it looks like you're working on it for a while, but you aren't ready to save, then you want to hit the preview. It's simply you hit preview, and then what you'll see comes up is the actual mock-up of the page as it would appear on the site with the word draft behind it, so you know this isn't the live page. And then all you need to do to get back to your work site is simply scroll back up, and it's sitting right on top of it. In addition, we really want to mention that the yellow highlighted macros, these are the words and symbols associated with the coding on the site. These are put in here for a very important reason. One of the things that you may have noticed is that the documentation section of that page was surrounded by a box. So it just simply tells you that this is a box, beginning of the box, and this is the end of the box. So if you want to put anything in under documentation, you're going to want to put it above the yellow, and so you would simply click here and hit return, and you have a new line. You want to stay out of the yellow simply because if you mess up that, the page will go sideways and we'll have to come back and fix it. So you stay away from the yellow, and then you use it as a way of framing the work that you want to do. When you're ready to edit, you can see there's a lot of the same functions that you see in Word. Here's find, this is do, undo. This formatting is really nice, a feature where the different headings are formatted for you, as well as a normal text. So we can put in a little heading here that says formatting type. And you can see it comes up in a format of what happens when you put it in a particular type of heading. You lose the other features. So if I want to go back, I click on this and I go back to normal. And in normal, suddenly all of my features come forward. So you can really edit what you put in here, or you can set it up as a heading. Either one is fine depending on what you want to do. And then once you're here, you can come in, you can bold it, you can underline things, and you can italicize them as seen here. You can strike through, which we use quite a bit when we're changing other people's text. Often we'll come in and strike through just to show the difference. We can see it under the analytics, but it allows us to look at it a little bit closer. We can create outlines, we can create bullet formats, we can move those bullet formats over, we can move them back, and we can get rid of them. We also have several features that we have in the other videos. This allows you to attach hyperlinks. This allows you to attach documents. Especially for the attached documents, please see the other video on attaching documents that allows you to see how to upload things to the site. We have a range of other simple features here. We do have emoticons for anyone who wants those, but it's not a big deal. The main thing you're going to want to be able to do is just simply get text up, especially for those of you who are loading up documents or creating hyperlinks. You may want to type in some text, so see those videos as well. And remember, when you're done, it does not automatically save, so you must hit save in order for it to be captured. So here's our text that we put in here on the page. So that's a basic function of the edit mode. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at eresource@eresourcecenter.org. We'll be glad to answer your questions as soon as possible.